What up, y'all? It's Jake here, back at again with a quick food review. So, going to one of the most best fine dining experiences I've ever had so far. It's a re-review. I'm actually gonna pick up some food from here, but yeah, just wanted to bring you guys along. I know I'm talking a little slow, it's just because it's really cold. For whatever reason, like mid-December, the cold snap has gotten really intense, where if you were to stay outside, you might get like frostbite. So come along for the journey. I'm just outside the Fairmont Pacific Rim hotel or residence, and the restaurant is called Botanist Dining. So come along and let's see how it is. So it seems like in the front, the lobby area, they have some tree purchasing, so that's cool. And they have this decor for a fanciful car. It's red in color. I'm not gonna cut through the lobby just because I am filming. Don't want to be super invasive. So they have like a side entrance for the restaurant itself, and the hours of operation are 5:30, and check out the time right now, guys. Boom, right on the clock, very solid. Don't know what to expect, but look at the lounge area. Looks pretty classy, very intimate lighting for sure. But yeah, let's just take this stairway to heaven to the restaurant here. I believe this is it. Let's go for the journey. Whew. Botanist. Alright guys, so I was let in from the side entrance and they open at 5:30. I don't have rezo, but let's see if they'll be accommodating. So this is the hotel side of the building, and just check out the decor, like the marble or stone flooring. Got some weird intricate like paintings. So just waiting to see how the seating arrangements are gonna be. Just gonna sit tight and wait. There's a lineup down over there, so stay tuned. Yeah, the whole lobby, there's like a bar kind of main lobby area, and it's very extravagant, very grand. But let's just see what's up with this lineup over here. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so just got the bad news. I went to the restaurant, they were completely booked, so there is another like more relaxed restaurant that's here. So it's called Pastificio di Luigi. So it's all a part of the hotel. They have like a wine served up here, juices. Boom. They have this nice little cutting board where they roll out the noodles. They actually have the noodles itself, so that looks cool. So all these different kinds of noodles that you can just like take home. I think that's pretty awesome. The squid ink spaghetti, pappardelle, tagliatelle, in these trays here. So obviously I'm butchering the name of it. And there's like some other like liquid, it looks like a wine behind the shelf over there. And I ended up getting a San Pellegrino with the pappardelle garda porta. So it's pork shank and beef neck. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll go from there. Hey guys, so like I said, I went to Pastificio di Luigi. So it's a part of the same kind of like building, Pacific Fairmont. I made a huge assumption for Friday, going to like one of the most fine dining restaurants and just expecting that they had a spot open. So it's on me, I made the error, but yeah, opting for pasta. So how this works is they have like that ordering kind of like desk at the back, and then after they give you this number here, boom. And like I said, I ended up getting like sparkling water, boom. And now I'm just playing the waiting game essentially. So just waiting for the pasta to come through. But yeah, 2 kinds of meat, pork and beef. So that sounds delicious. But just playing the waiting game, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. Cheers. Like I said, playing the waiting game. See you soon, and I have a feeling it's gonna be good. The person serving it up said it's like one of their signature dishes, so we'll see how that ends up being. But yeah, stay tuned. And check out this painting. Not painting, but like this portrait. You'll like it. They're so good tasting, but in the image it's cigarettes, but it's kind of like foreshadowing the food being super delicious. So stay tuned. Thank you. Alrighty guys, so really quickly, you saw that the server has dropped off the food here. So it looks very sublime, to say the least. The plating is on this white bowl, and the noodles are thicker. And I've had this dish before, but with lamb, but there's a lot of Parmesan on top. But yeah, I'm gonna set up the tripod, see what's up, take a few bites, and kind of like alternate between the drink, food, and then after I'm gonna pause it somewhere in between and recap with the review. So just 1 second. Got cutlery right here, drink right here, boom. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and I know it's kind of a little letdown of not being able to go to Botanist, one of the most like luxury fine dining experiences in Vancouver, but this will do as well. So mix this up. It's very fragrant. You can smell all the aromatics coming from the pasta. It's just absolutely insane. Actually, I'm gonna put this on a brief hold. I'm gonna take some photo, like one quick like feature photo. So stay tuned. Howdy ho, welcome back guys. So I haven't had the first bite yet, just took a quick feature photo. I mean, like the aromatics of this pasta is super delicious. And to go over the name once again, I didn't take the name of the photo, name of the pasta itself, but it's okay. So all I know is 2 kinds of protein, like beef and pork, thicker noodles. Let's see how it is. I think I had like a little brief discussion. Like I remember having like a noodle soup where thicker the noodles, it changed the dynamic of the soup itself. So this most likely going to be the same situation. Texture difference, flavor difference. Yeah. So first bite. Cheers, guys. It's not too shabby. Let's get some with large portion of meat here. Texture of the protein is very soft, and it has a nice tomato sauce to it, but it's like a dry kind of ragu, I guess you could say, like texture.
Yes, how are you?
Good.
This is Scott.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Scott, sous chef at Adobe Luigi.
Oh, nice.
Maybe thinking about potentially coming here for the rebrand and stuff.
Awesome. That sounds great.
And there's going to be another entrance here, like a main entrance with like a sign outside and everything like that, so we can kind of separate the coffee shop with this. And then we're going to be elevating the patio outside to where the coffee shop starts. So the stairs outside, so there'll be seating, so you're not like sitting here.
So I'm gonna have a drink.
And then it'll be nice up there. It'll be like around this pillar.
Alright. So the noodles itself, like with the cook of it, the noodles actually are probably one of the best tasting noodles I've ever had. I think this place is more like a noodle creation, homemade, not like the garbage stuff that you order. So I'm amazed by it. But the protein itself, I mean, like I remember having one from Trattoria. That was probably a really good lamb. I like a firm, tender protein. This one, it's kind of like a mashed up protein. I mean, like it's all right, but honestly speaking, it could be a different texture for sure. I don't want this eating portion to be too long, so I'm gonna eat, come back, do a recap of the final review. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So, actually, the person who took my order, boom, he just set the vibes here, adding a candle, so very nice. I actually took a quick pic of the menu, and the item I got, pappardelle guarda porta, so combination of pork, beef, and it's kind of like a pulled, just imagine like the texture of pulled pork, but they kind of like do that, but add some beef just to not have like that porky kind of like flavor come through. So that was actually nice. That was done very well. And the egg noodle itself is like a firm, nice tasting noodle. In terms of the taste overall, so they're huge on like their noodles here, 100%. The one thing I noticed is like the beef and pork itself. Like it's sort of like a pulled pork. It could, and like the tomato infused with it was nice too, but if it could have a little more garnish, maybe some capers in there, it might be a little too weird to add it, but I think if they added that, I would be sold on it. There was like a hint of olive in there, that was nice, but for me, like if they had like that caper, kind of like that texture like hidden there, like peppered in, or maybe even a little pepper, I would have been sold. But apart from that, Pastificio di Luigi, and how this restaurant kind of works, it's weird because it's like next to a cafe. So you can either come in from the hotel or you have to go in from like the cafe side and then you walk down. So that was kind of a little like interesting to like know that it's in here. Like you wouldn't know it's in here unless you go to the cafe first, and then you walk down and you see like the pasta noodles and all those things. So in terms of findability, it might not be the easiest finding restaurant because unless you know where it is, then boom, you'll find it. But if you don't and you Google search like restaurants nearby, it might actually not show up because it might not have enough reviews, this and that. So yeah, so that's not our responsibility with Sony's. But in terms of the pasta itself, huge on pasta making. Eager to try like the ravioli or even some other pastas that I saw, like the ratatouille or even ravioli or whatever. So they have like a few pasta types, so kind of eager on that. But yeah, in terms of a rating, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. The noodles were solid. The pulled pork beef and pork was nice, but in terms of the texture flavor, it's kind of like pulled pork, the majority of it, like the texture of it all. But yeah, in terms of like I said, if they had like capers or something like that, or just like a vegetable texture difference inside, or just even like a garnish in there, I would be sold. It would probably be 8.5, 9, but it is what it is. Apart from that, thanks again for staying tuned. Appreciate it, and I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy. Hope you click that subscribe button, and until next food review, guys. So it's going to be Vancouver, surrounding cities, and eventually around the world. So stay tuned for the ride. And oh yeah, another thing as well. This is kind of random. So it's December in Canada, and they release news. Vaccine is well on its way to be delivered. So that's exciting. Everyone's going to stop wearing these wretched masks, but stay tuned for that, and it'll be fun. So stay tuned, stay safe, and bye for now. Signing off.